All right, everybody. We are looking at the second section for our assessment. This is on page 73, at the bottom of page 73, where you see the heading, the section leader. Here we go. Dorothy Vaughan was an excellent leader within the West Area Computing Pool. In 1947, one of her bosses got sick and was out of the office for a month. The next year, the boss fell ill again. Then, in early 1949, Dorothy's boss began to act strangely at work. She suffered a mental breakdown and was forced to leave her job. This tragic incident left the computing pool without a leader. But the engineers of the laboratory decided to choose Dorothy to be the temporary head of the entire section. This was the first time an African American woman had been assigned a management role at Langley. At the time, it was unthinkable for a man to report to a woman. Men were always ultimately the people in charge. Women who had an interest in management were limited to heading a section in one of the computing pools or a division with female workers, but they always reported to a man. For Dorothy, the new job was a lot like being at the head of a high school classroom and reporting to a principal who was usually a man. It would take Dorothy 2 years to earn the full title of section head. The men she worked for held her in limbo. The laboratory had never had a black supervisor before, and they may have delayed making what seemed like a groundbreaking decision. Dorothy, however, was patient. Her promotion was made official when a memo circulated in January 1951. Effective this date, Dorothy J. Vaughan, who has been acting head of West Area Computers Unit, is hereby appointed head of that unit. Dorothy took on the new responsibilities with confidence. Many of the women in West Computing knew she was the best candidate, and so did many engineers. In time, her bosses realized it too. History would prove them all right. There was no one better qualified for the job than Dorothy Vaughan.